Welcome to LAVCA 5th grade ELA Read Alouds. Open your Study Island lesson and be prepared to listen and follow along. Today's lesson is Task, Purpose, and Audience. Once you've finished, you would then be ready to open your pathway and complete some practice questions. Appropriate language and writing purpose. The way you write depends on who is going to read your words, your audience. It is important for you to know what words to use in your writing. If you're writing to a friend, you can use informal language. If you are writing to an adult, or if you are writing a school paper, you should use formal language. A good way to make sure your language is appropriate is to avoid using slang and jargon. Informal language. Slang is words and phrases that are very informal and usually only by one age group, used by only one age group or other specific group of people. For example, here are some slang words. Tight, cool, sweet, y'all, you guys, chill, bomb, dog, and ain't. Formal language. When you write papers for school, you should use your best, most formal language. Do not use the same words and phrases you use when talking to your friends and family. For example, informally you could say, the school library is a rockin' place to learn. More formally, you could say, the school library is a good place for students to learn. Informally, you could say, dude, cheetahs can run super fast. More formally, you would say, cheetahs are one of the fastest animals in the world. Informally, you could say, you guys, the moon is like really far away. Formally, you would say, the moon is many miles away from Earth. Informally, you could say, this book is totally cool to read. More formally, you would say, this book is about a girl who designs her own car. Jargon. Jargon is words or phrases used within one group or business. Jargon is often used as a shortcut to give information. For example, Wayne and Leroy are going to the golf course to play with the Dawn Patrol. The Dawn Patrol is a group of golfers who like to play very early in the morning. It is important for you to be able to write for many different purposes or reasons. Some different purposes for writing are listed below. To describe. Some writing describes something or how to do something. For example, the directions that come with a new toy have the purpose of describing how to put the toy together. To inform. Some writing has the purpose of informing. This type of writing explains something or gives information about a topic. A news article is an example of informational writing. To persuade. In persuasive writing, an author will try to convince an audience to agree with his or her point of view. One example of persuasive writing is an advertisement. It is written to convince people to buy something. Speeches by politicians are also examples of persuasive writing. Narrate. To narrate. Narrative writing tells a story. An author describes events and the characters who are involved in the events. Novels and short stories are examples of narrative writing. To entertain. Some writing has the purpose of entertaining. Comic books and comic strips are examples of writing that entertains. The purpose of this type of writing is often to make people laugh or cry.